So ito naman, so we talked about the sequence of emails, diba? And if you'll notice, there are certain elements in the emails I showed you earlier that I use. And I'll break it down more here. Okay? So, sa email copywriting, there's really no rules. Okay? You have to test everything. Kasi yung shinare ko sa inyo kanina, maybe years down the road, hindi na siya effective. Maybe iba na yung way that people, kumbaga, we ask them to reply so that we'll be welcome in their inbox. Baka in the future, iba na yung way. Diba? So you have to test everything. Okay? Sabi nga, it's simple. Just take something and do something to it, and then do something else to it. Keep doing this, and pretty soon, you've got something. Okay? So minsan, sa unang email, maybe hindi ganun kaganda yung dating. Adjust mo, tweak mo. Eventually, sa huli, pag binas mo, nice, it sounds good. Diba? But don't be afraid. Your first email, I guarantee, is gonna suck. Okay? Well, you have the template, so hopefully it wouldn't suck as much, but you get the point. Okay? Research results. So sa research, enter the conversation going inside their heads. Okay? Meaning, if sa research mo, nakikita mo ang problem nila is time. Maybe ang lead magnet mo naman is about productivity, diba? Or maybe traffic, diba? So kung hindi swak yung ino-offer mo sa problema nila ngayon, hindi sila ma-attract. So if someone is having a hard time, then you have an ebook telling them that they could get back 2 hours of their time with this simple 2-minute hack. Bakit ma-attract sila doon? And you learned that time is a big factor through the research. Okay? So the slippery slope principle. Simple lang to. The goal of each sentence is to make you read the next one. Okay? So sa headline mo, you don't have to sa subject line, you don't have to explain anything. Ang point lang ng headline mo is for people to open your email. Diba? Then the opening line is meant for you to want to read the next line. Diba? I'm gonna show this later on. So yun yung purpose niya. So you don't have to give everything sa subject line. Diba? Just remember, ang purpose lang niya is to make you do the next action. Okay? So remember this now when writing your emails. You have to remember the principle AIDA, which is attention, interest, desire, and action. Actually, I have a hard time implementing this based lang dito. So ang ginawa ko, I made my own specific tactics I could use to do each. So with attention, what I usually do is use either statistics. Sabi natin, only 5% of people in the Philippines invest in stocks. Diba simula pa lang, ganun ba? Hindi ko alam yun ah. Actually, it's even less. So trivia, another one. So in these statistics, maybe, do you know that Costa Rica doesn't have its own military? Parang ganun. Okay? Breaking news. Diba? I'll show you an example of this later on. So you could piggyback on news. So, syempre, very interested yung mga tao dyan. Head turner. So, what is something that you will hear na papalingon ka? Right? Like, maybe something, tumalon yung baby sa ilog, parang papalingon ka. Then, ang point mo dun is something to the effect that may new swimming technique na tinuturo yung swimming teacher. Ganon. Diba? Pag narinig mo yun, papalingon ka. So you could use that sa headline, yung subject line, then yung kwento sa loob. Diba? Maybe it's an email for swimming classes. Okay? So some of the text that you could use, yung pang kwento na that would get their attention. So I was at the office the other day. Then my friend came in, then he brought this new Pokemon game. Again. So parang umpisa pa lang, parang ano kaya meron sa office? Diba? Hindi yung parang formal agad sa simula. Diba? Kung product ZXY just launched today. Its features are 50 megapixel camera, blah, 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 blah. Medyo boring. Diba? But if you say, you won't believe what happened to me the other day. My friend brought home this new gadget, and we were about to take a selfie. When we took the shot, I could even see the pimple on the back of my ear. Parang ganun. Ang point mo doon is the same thing. You're talking about the camera, but parang mas madali i-digest. Diba? So that's the attention principle. Then, interest medyo vague din nung inaaral ko to. So, what I did was, ito yung backstory. Yun nga, so you got the attention subject line, yung backstory, yun nga, someone came here from abroad, ganito. Then you create the tension. Right? You start inserting the problem, and yun nga, problem, aggravate, and solution. So, you had an uncle came back from military service. He used to be so energetic, full of life, but after his service, he's always depressed. He has a short temper, and whenever we take his picture, he would get our phone and throw it away. Oh, what happened? Why did this happen? Parang dumalala, di ba? Then there's tension, there's pent up tension. Then sa desire, parang you want two things to happen. Either you release the tension, like you pivot it in a way na. But luckily, my cousin who's a doctor found this new treatment, ganon, that has helped 200 people from the military to get their life back. Ganon. So there's a solution. Or another way to approach it is give a tease na pwede mo i-open loop siya in a way na sa next email mo sasabihin. Sabihin natin, but my cousin found a way. 5 days earlier, he encountered this treatment from his hospital, and the results blew my mind. Tell you about it in the next email. So hindi mo sinagot doon, medyo ni-release mo yung tension, but parang dinagdagan mo yung anticipation. So that's desire. Then, action is either click a link, or hit a reply, ganon. So it's either click the link to, sabihin natin, yung open loop mo, click here to read what the solution is. Diba? So I would highly suggest that you always have an action in each and every email. Either click a link to a content, right? A sales, maybe it's a blog post, maybe a sales page, or maybe you have them opt in. If you're running an affiliate contest, you want them to opt in sa product owner. So always have something they have to do. Para matitrain mo sila na whenever Alan has this email, when I click on this, something good happens, right? So kung yung product maganda, you should be confident to sell them the product. If you have good content, pag click sila, it's either they will land on a good product, they would land on good content, or they would be subscribed to a person who has great content. But if hindi naman click, ask them to hit reply to get feedback. But make them do something. Make it interactive as much as possible.